Hello! I am Sergeant Armadillo, and today we will have another episode in our series of very useless information, and we will be continuing on with our theme of culinary excellence and moving on to the knife. The knife, perhaps the most diverse tool in the culinary kit, can do everything in range from cutting a cheese stick to rending limb from torso. But for argument's sake, I only want to cover the history of the knife in a culinary setting or mindset. The knife is known to be one of the earliest tools of man, dating and estimated all the way back almost 2.5 million years to an ancient culture of man. The first era of knifery dates all the way back to the Oldowan tools, which sounds suspiciously a lot like Alderon. Oldowan, Alderon. This is a little worrisome because, well, we all know what happened to those people. So the original tools were made from wood, stone, and bone, but as time passed on and man gained proficiencies just at existing in life and survival, knives began being made out of different metals, such as copper, steel, and bronze. And, yeah, that's it. That's history. Not much has changed. So now that you have become acquainted with the brief but honestly stirring history of the knife, I wanted to show you all the parts of a knife. Bear in mind that this video took me a lot longer than it ever should have. One hot dog was harmed in the filming of this video. Alright, so what I have done here is I have carved a hot dog to represent the shape and the general layout of the blade. Alright, so as you can see, or the knife, I'm sorry. So as you can see, the knife is made up of two separate parts, the handle and the blade. The handle, obviously what you grab, the blade, the cutting part. And so the blade has a few different things going on with it. You have the spine here, which is the back end of the knife that has like all the strength in it. You also have the point up here, that's for the pokey pokes and the stabby stabs. The edge here, that's the actual cutting part, so that when you do the slicey slice, it does a nice slicey slice, supposedly. Also the fuller here in the blade, I don't know if you can see it too well, but it's carved right there in the middle. That's to reduce the weight of the blade, so that it becomes lighter but it still retains its efficiency. The guard here, traditionally like in a sword or something else, the guard, it might have like a cross section to it, but for the kitchen utensils purposes, most of them have like this in-groove thing going on. You'll find that most kitchenware. Now down to the handle. The handle is pretty much just a handle. It's a thing you hold so that you can more efficiently do a stabby stab and a pointy point. And it has a hilt. Right there. Right there. You know, I hope that one day the NHDSC will induct me as an honorary member after using the hot dog in such a constructive and educational setting. I mean, who wouldn't want to be part of the National Hot Dog and Sausage Council? Literal goals. Well, now that you've had the history, the parts breakdown, and the illuminating awareness of a society dedicated completely to the hot dog, I feel it is time to show you how to efficiently and properly operate a knife. And that is how a knife knifes.